Welcome back to Mac Music Review. I'm your host, Mac, and today we're looking at the album Play Dead by MuteMath. Here is the album cover. MuteMath is a indie/alternative band that really hasn't had a lot of popularity. They're pretty obscure. The biggest thing they did, the thing that put them on the map and how I discovered them, was their collab with 21 Pilots called the MuteMath Sessions, which I guess the members of MuteMath helped produce slash remix 521 Pilot songs. That thing is really epic. I'll try to link it in the description if I remember, but it's a really, really cool thing. Some of those remixes are fantastic. There's a song from Blurryface. What's it called? Tear in My Heart? Oh man. The remix of Tear in My Heart is like better than the original song, and that's already a great song. It's really, really cool. I highly recommend you check that out. Anyway, they've been making music for a couple years, like over 10, I believe. I haven't really kept up with them. But anyway, I listened to this album, and I reviewed it a while back, and it's on the schedule, so here we go. Play Dead by MuteMath. What is this thing? Basically, it's very heavily Radiohead inspired. But if it was, Radiohead was like more upbeat. It's very Kid A inspired, but instead of the darkness, it's almost a little bit danceable and cool and a little bit fun. But not like fun as in like really goofy and like pop music. It's more just like cool and more like upbeat and energetic. I'll say it's like more energetic than a lot of their stuff, because their stuff is really gloomy and dark, and this is like the same vibe. It's a very similar vibe with the vocals and the music, but I would say like more, just more upbeat and more fun and enjoyable. And it's pretty epic. Not gonna lie. One thing that's worth noting about this, it only has 10 tracks, but the tracks themselves are pretty long. There's only two songs on this album that don't hit the 4-minute mark. Those songs are Stroll On and Nuisance. Everything else is 4 minutes and up. Some of the songs are 5 minutes, some of the songs are 6 minutes. So you got some sort of lengthy songs, more lengthy than most mainstream music, that is. It's hard to talk about the individual tracks because a lot of these songs kind of sound similar to each other, so it just kind of blends together. The album kind of blends together, which I usually say is a bad thing. I think that is sort of a bad thing, but the quality of this album in terms of the production and the lyrics and the music and the vocals is so high quality just throughout that it's hard to like really find that as a flaw. Because just specifically the production, that's the best thing about this. And the vocals are also really good. This thing sounds amazing. Hit Parade is a great intro to the album. It sounds really good. You then got Pixie Oak, Stroll On. Break the Fever is a jam. It is a bop. Nuisance is another really cool one that stays in my mind. Everything's New really pops off later in the track as it progresses. War is, I would say, the least impactful song on the album, the least good, but it's still not a bad song. And then you have Achilles Heel, which has this like rap beat production. It's the biggest highlight on the album. It sounds really great. And you finish off with Marching to the End, which is a really cool closer, very big and ambitious. Just sends the album off with a bang, as all good closers should. And it's a pretty great song. All in all, I'm kind of loving this album. It's kind of great, and I'm going to have to give it 4 stars out of 5. One of my favorite albums of 2017. Alright, it's raining, so I'm going to get back inside. What's your favorite albums of 2017? What do you think of MuteMath? What do you think of this album? What's your favorite song on the album? What's your favorite MuteMath album? What's your favorite MuteMath song? That's it. Have a great rest of your day.